She was told by the world's greatest doctors that she might never walk again. Her family spent everything they had searching for a miracle, but every expert gave them the same heartbreaking answer. Then, when hope was almost gone, a single dad walked into her life and did something nobody expected. What happened next proved that sometimes the biggest miracles don't come from money, fame, or powerful people, they come from a heart full of kindness. Before we begin this emotional story, make sure to subscribe to Kindness Legacy, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us bring more inspiring stories of kindness, hope, and humanity to people around the world. Emma was a bright and cheerful young woman who loved life. She enjoyed painting, spending time with her family, and dreaming about her future. But one ordinary morning changed everything. A terrible accident left her unable to move her legs. The doctors said her injuries were severe, and walking again would be extremely difficult. Emma's parents refused to give up. They traveled across the country looking for the best treatments available. They visited famous hospitals, met with world-class specialists, and paid for expensive therapies. Some of the richest doctors and medical experts examined her case, but no one could find a solution. After months of disappointment, Emma began losing hope. She watched other people walk, run, and enjoy simple moments that she once took for granted. She wondered if she would ever feel the ground beneath her feet again. One day, while sitting alone at a local park, Emma met a man named Daniel. He was a single father raising his young daughter after losing his wife several years earlier. Daniel was not wealthy. He did not have a famous job or a large house. He was just an ordinary father who worked hard every day to provide for his daughter. But Daniel had something more valuable than money. He had compassion. When Daniel saw Emma struggling with her wheelchair, he didn't look away. He didn't treat her like someone who needed pity. Instead, he treated her like a person with dreams, feelings, and strength. Sometimes people only see what you can't do, Daniel told her. But I see everything you are still capable of doing. Those simple words touched Emma's heart. For the first time in a long time, someone made her feel normal again. Daniel soon discovered that Emma had almost stopped trying physical therapy because she believed nothing would change. He encouraged her to start again. Every morning, he showed up at the park with his daughter and helped Emma practice small movements. People around them thought Daniel was wasting his time. They reminded him that famous doctors had already failed. They told him he was chasing an impossible dream. But Daniel believed something different. He believed that every person deserved someone who refused to give up on them. Day after day, Emma worked harder. She practiced standing. She practiced balancing. She celebrated tiny victories that others might not notice. Daniel was always there, reminding her that progress did not have to happen overnight. Months passed, and something incredible started happening. Emma's strength began returning. Her confidence grew. The girl who once believed her life was over started believing in herself again. Then came the day nobody expected. During a therapy session at the park, Emma placed her hands on the support bars and slowly pushed herself upward. Her legs shook. Tears filled her eyes. Daniel stood nearby, encouraging her. "Believe in yourself," he said. And then, after years of waiting, Emma took her first step. Everyone around her froze. Her parents cried tears of joy. Daniel's daughter smiled proudly. The moment was not just about walking. It was about proving that hope could return even after the darkest moments. Later, people discovered that Daniel was not a doctor, a billionaire, or a famous expert. He was simply a father who understood the power of kindness. While others focused only on what Emma had lost, Daniel focused on what she could still become. The story spread throughout the community, and many people asked Daniel how he achieved something that expensive treatments could not. His answer was simple. "I didn't heal her with magic. I just reminded her that she was never alone." Years later, Emma continued to walk and live a full life. She became an advocate for people with disabilities and shared her story with others who were struggling. She always said that Daniel gave her something more important than a chance to walk again. He gave her hope. This story reminds us that kindness does not always require money, power, or special abilities. Sometimes kindness is simply showing up, believing in someone, and refusing to let them give up on themselves. A small act of compassion can change a person's entire life. A few encouraging words can become the reason someone keeps going. So today, look around you. Someone near you may be fighting a battle you cannot see. A simple smile, a helping hand, or a moment of understanding could become the miracle they have been waiting for. Because in a world searching for heroes, sometimes the greatest heroes are ordinary people with extraordinary kindness. She was told by the world's greatest doctors that she might never walk again. Her family spent everything they had searching for a miracle, but every expert gave them the same heartbreaking answer. Then, when hope was almost gone, a single dad walked into her life and did something nobody expected. What happened next proved that sometimes the biggest miracles don't come from money, fame, or powerful people.